bottom line is that no test is ever 100%. Not that a mammogram isn't a good test, not that a 3D mammogram isn't a good test, but if you have another tool in your toolbox and you feel like something isn't right, exhaust those possibilities, exhaust your options. I had stage 3A and my mammogram missed it. Before cancer, I was a new wife, I was a mom, I was active, I had my friends, and I really felt like life was good. I look in the mirror now and I don't recognize the person that's looking back at me. So right now I don't really know who I am aside from cancer, because that's really all I do, is I fight cancer every day. Started in 2015. When I was diagnosed, we had just been married for a few months. I just really felt this new lease on life, and in an instant, that little scratch on my chest changed everything. I was scratching my chest and I noticed there was a lump, and I thought, that's kind of weird, and I went over to my husband and I said, do you remember ever seeing this? And kind of showed him, and he felt it. He said, no. Then I got to thinking, I really hadn't had my mammogram recently. I knew about Beyond Pink, and I never even considered really doing a thermogram. So I did the mammogram, and the first one came back unremarkable. So basically, there wasn't anything that was standing out to them that needed further addressing. And as soon as I got the results, I called Denise, and she said, no, we're not stopping there. You're going in for a thermogram. It's just not even an option. And without that thermogram, I wouldn't be here, because I would have ignored it. So I believe 100% that thermogram is what saved my life. And now we're into a different battle. August of 2019, I was re-diagnosed. Obviously, stage 4 now. Brain tumor. I've got 25 lesions in my liver, my lymph nodes, bones, and I had a tumor that's pressing on one of the vocal cords that's now paralyzed. So it's tough to talk. Had I known and listened, about breast health a little sooner, early detection is so important. I was already at stage 3A. So I think pushing Beyond Pink grants for women has really become monumental, because if the doctors aren't going to tell you, you have to be self-educated to know what your options are. Standard of care is mammography. And again, I don't want to bash mammography because it's a tool. But man, use those tools together, Breast health is so important, don't brush that off. My only prayer really is, if it's God's will, that I'm here, because it's not curable. So my survival really is in His hands. My kids are just starting their own lives, and I want to see what they're going to do, and I want to see grandbabies and grow old with my husband. I just got to trust that I've got more to do here. And I think doing things like this, even though it's not my strong suit, I want to give back a little bit, because Beyond Pink is such a selfless organization. It's the least that I can do, just to try and reach even one more person.